Hi, I'm Danielle Vindez, fitness and wellness specialist, and I'm here to talk to you about today relieving pain in the knee area. Last time we talked about relieving pain around the foot area, and you might recall that I mentioned that anything that happens in the foot will radiate up to the knee and potentially the hip area. So today we're going to relieve the muscles and the fascia tissue around the knee area because we're having perhaps some knee challenges. So first we'll start with our quadriceps muscle, which is the biggest thigh muscle. And what I like to do is use a rolling pin that you can buy at the 99-cent store for 99 cents. And what you want to do is extend your leg, and you want to roll the pin and try to find an area of tension, a hot spot, or a trigger point. Now for me, I find one right here, so what I want to do is I want to make a mental note of that. There's one spot. Let's look around on the inside of the leg to see if I feel anything in there. For me, no, but I certainly have some right here on the lower thigh as well. So let's start from the top and go down as we work. So I'm going to take the top part where I felt that trigger point or that hot spot. I'm going to roll on there for 30 seconds while bending my knee. Continue to roll it out. And then I'm going to continue on to the other spot that I found. I'm also going to do the same thing on the other thigh. So because the knee, there's a lot of muscles involved in the knee joint because it extends our leg, some movement back and forth. And it attaches, of course, our lower leg to our upper leg. It's important to also stretch out the calves of the lower leg because that does affect the knee. And the stretching of the calves of the lower leg, the myofascial releases, were in video number 1. Please repeat those. So let's think about the behind our thighs, the hamstring muscles. You can certainly do it with the foam roller, and you can do the thigh muscles with the foam roller. But what I like to do is I like to do it with a tennis ball, something that you can do at home or at your desk at the office. So you're going to put the tennis ball right underneath your hamstrings, which run about like this on your leg. And you're going to roll around on it and find a sore spot. I've got a little spot right there. Again, I'm going to make a little mental note about that. And then go a little lower and see if I feel anything a little lower on my leg. Roll around on it. Okay, I know I felt one. Ooh, just felt one there. Felt one up there, the topmost part of my hamstring. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to place the ball there, roll on it, pause, let it marinate, and then I'm going to extend my leg. I'm going to do the same thing for the other spot that I found lower. And of course, I'll do the same thing to the other leg. Another area that we find causes knee challenges is the iliotibial band, which is just a piece of tissue or fascia that runs from the hip all the way to the outside of the knee. I like to use the rolling pin on this. So what I'll do is I'll extend my leg, and on the side of my leg I roll on it and look for any sore spots, any tender spots on the side of the band where the band is. Again, when I find a spot, I want to roll on it for 30 seconds.